right the way up through to 54. Take another visit down to solar.
Yes, Solar and Skies. They called that this week, Solar and Skies. Got a Mark 24 down there in the... You think everything, you know everything there was to know about the Spitfires and the design of the Spitfire and the Spitfire story, but more stuff is coming out every month. We're all recognised. But of course, R.J. Mitchell led a massive team of the Navy's turn.
F3 on the USS Valley Forge and the USS Boxer during its two tours of Korea in 1953. Actually,
Must have been like an air show with live bullets.
There was. A lot of civilian pilots were opted to fly in that, including an American ace in Korea, a guy called Bob. Incredible to think that although it was designed as a US Navy by the Marine Corps, and the Pacific Fleet markings represents just one of over 2,000 Corsairs. World War II, nearly 540 lost on combat operations, but they had a one of the best radio legends to come out of the war. The Grumman Cat. This aircraft wearing the markings of Lieutenant Commander Wolf. This is record to 10,000 feet of 94 seconds. 1985 by the Fighter Collection. All theatres, Europeans, the Russians. China, Burma in Southwest Pacific. P-40C is painted in the markings of the 10th Air Base. That aircraft is up to 2,000 pounds of bombs in the 3 positions. Clive Caldwell, RAAF, was the highest scoring P-40 ace with they'd been defeated. Silver aircraft painted as a Royal Navy Fleet Air Arm machine. .2480 horsepower Centaurus engine. Number 807 was the first Royal Navy Fleet Air Arm Squadron equipped with the Sea Fury. Indies, Fokker built examples, operated there. Air Force going to the Germans, used on those target tug operations. We had that R2800. And used them right up to 1958. Flanked by 2 of the baby Spitfires as Howard Squire, who actually collided with Flight Lieutenant Al Deer during air fighting practice. Canada. 23 different variants, pure fighters by Hawkers, but also by the Canadian Car and Foundry, as I said, and also in Belgium and in Yugoslavia. Flew initially in November 1935. Wasn't. Principally operating during the Battle of France, where there were 10 Hurricane squadrons, and they shot down. I'm taxiing past, ladies and gentlemen. With the Hurricane, 34 with the Sea Hurricane. Eight or 12 was his idea to put together a vintage aircraft formation. It's quite modern, but it flew back in 1937. A lot of different variants of the Beech 18, between 5 and 17 seat military and civilian transport versions. Fitted with a variety of engines, Jacobs, Wrights, Continentals, but the dorsal turret and an internal bomb bay for light series bombs. Looks so modern even today. The three Beech 18s in this formation are all former Royal Canadian Air Force aircraft. Canadians operated many of these. And as you can see, it is no slouch. An aircraft down there as well, Beech 18, and it was one of the drug haulers that was seized. Many of these aircraft were converted, replacing the Piston Viewmaster sightseeing, particularly in Hawaii. I think there's a country on Earth that has seen no operations by the C-47 or the DC-3. Certainly beautiful aircraft to be displaying today, the Blenheim. The 131 was the first production type manufactured by the Book of Flugzeugbau. It was selected as the primary basic training aircraft from the Luftwaffe and served with all training units.
Schuster, by the other Salico and their team. This will be the 43rd consecutive.
One of 15,600 built. Look at that B-17.
Let's fight each other for the control of the aircraft. Who wouldn't?
This B-47 is fighter group wearing the red checkered cowl and D-Day stripes. R2800 engine. Very similar in design to another Republic aircraft.
Look now to the B-17, smoke on from trailing from both engines as a tribute to all of the
RAF received over 800 Thunderbolts, both the Razorback and the D model, and operated 16 squadrons of the trio B-51s. Second World War. Flying with the 84th Fighter Squadron, 78th Fighter Group, out of Duxford. March 9. Went into service in January 42 and April of 42. Rolls-Royce licensed Merlin engine. They went into production in late 1942 with the high-back fuselage reminiscent of the Spitfire. And it was later realised that they required better rearward visibility, so the ultimate production version, the D model, was 3. That is the aircraft that we most conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a moment to describe the unique history of what you're about to watch. In 1997, the leaders of Air Combat Command assembled a select group of retired military and civilian performers. From this gathering was born the Heritage Flight, a unique visual representation of the Air Force's history from the days of the Army World War II and current United States Air Force aircraft on our journey from heritage to horizons. Spitfire Mark 5C flies past them.
Now down for executing a looping or rolling manoeuvre.
That would be a rolling manoeuvre.
Coming in for a more leisurely break, run break.
Beautiful C-53 Sky Trooper. One of only about 150 of the Grumman Wildcat, or the martlet in those particular colours. This is the Fighter Collection's Wildcat. It's an FM2 with the US 9th Air Force. It was actually the personal aircraft for Major General Ralph Royce. He was second in command of the... It's only recently come to light quite a few photographs of the machine operating in World War II. Said that those are Little Egypt, of a Takeda operated by number 20 Squadron in Norway after VE Day in May 1945. A Norwegian command. So this information has only recently come to light. Purchased in 1948 by Finnair and was later taken over by the Finnish Air Force and employed. The connection of the Grumman martlet with Norway? Tenuous, a lot of people would say, but certainly not. Royal Navy Fleet Air BF-109s over Norway. Also participated in the last air raid of the European campaign on the 4th of May 1945, where FAA Wildcats and Avengers attacked a U-boat drop tanks. Wildcats certainly very successful in operations in the Pacific Theatre from small escort carriers, and also as part of the Cactus Air Force that operated on Guadalcanal. Under rebuild in Australia right now. Very highly manoeuvrable, the Wildcat to the Solomons. Very spirited performance here with this Sky Trooper. Beautifully presented aircraft. Most of the flying balls actually started in the 1980s when Sigi Anger are flying for Tyrrell. DC-4 that the prototype didn't fly until after the war. Now that is very specky. With doors both ahead and behind the wings. Five. Course. Attack on Tokyo was minimal, but the early versions had no tail turret and the dorsal calibers in the nose and 4 on the side. B-25J was the principal production model, used all over the place. Also used by the US Navy and Marine Corps in the Pacific. They call, those of you who don't know, 2600, the number of cubic inches. Between 12 and 1850 caliber. Might seem odd, but the first P-38 victory actually occurred in the two 1600 horsepower Allison V1710s. Same sort of engine in the P-40, a little bit higher horsepower. 20mm cannon, 450 caliber Brownings, up to 2,000 pounds of bombs, and 10 rockets. Corsair again, first flew 1940, as we mentioned earlier, designed for the US Navy, but did not go into service on their carriers until much later. Very this is the Mecca. There might be other shows that have more aeroplanes, but certainly the way this is all put together, to me, it is the ultimate warbird air show.
Doing the hard graft. Pete Kinsey out there doing all the buying, arranging the show together with a tiny team. So a big round of applause for all those people, all the volunteers, and also for coming, also for giving us your support, all those people that come every year, and all those people. So there's plenty of things to see and do. The museum is still open. We still have lots of taxiing aircraft, departing aircraft.
This is the fleet section of the Malmo. Now this is the reason why you don't want to go early.
Well, exactly, we've still got aircraft to land.
Gentlemen, we believe, no, there is one more. This is the gift that keeps on giving. Gentlemen in the VIP area. Nick Gray is just walking down the front, our joker. Give him a big wave and a big hand. Our last show.
Cool chap.
He just wanted to be.
I think they got 17 cockpit cameras going, flight lines.
Tomorrow I'm going to count them as they land.